The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101. Gil Curtis with your headlines, just a couple seconds. But a lot of people checking in on our foot conversation. They're related to the shoe theory that says if you give someone shoes for Christmas in the next year, it'll be over. They'll walk out of your life. And all of us seem to verify it, that that's not true, except for Case, the producer, of course, who said that happened to him like 3 times, giving shoes to someone and it's over. However, as Kenzie pointed out, relationships end for a lot of reasons. And cases probably end for a lot of reasons.
Why do you think my relationships end?
Kenzie, why do you think that?
You like to find people with problems. It's like you do. You are so into that, and you know it.
I don't know if that's fair or not, but okay.
You love that.
Could be very true.
I like a little project.
Yeah.
My brother has always been like that. He's like, sign me up. I go, they're in rehab. Isn't it one of the steps? They're supposed to wait like a year. He's like, no, I'm here to help.
Yeah.
He thinks he's in the step plan.
I'm a first responder. I run towards danger.
It's unbelievable.
I'm actually really brave.
Listen, let's start off 2024 right for people out there. They're in that mode of you can't change somebody. They have to want to change themselves first. Having been experienced like your brother in situations like that where you think you can, well, you know, she has all these things right, but I can change the bad things. You can't. People have to change themselves.
Yes.
Let's go in 2024 positive like that and
I can fix them.
make the changes.
I can fix them. Don't worry.
How much fixing do you need before you can fix somebody else?
I feel like
that's why he likes to date people with problems, because he doesn't have to look in the mirror. And you know it.
My God.
Merry Christmas. Hey, by the way, tomorrow at this time, we're having our Christmas gift exchange here with Brian Kenzie and Case, the producer. So, is a therapist going to come in?
I can't wait to get a
Mine's a
self-help
mirror
book.
for Case. It's just a mirror.
Well, we ended up talking about shoes and things and how I felt like a fraud wearing Chuck Taylors with a gel insert. It just made me feel like a wuss. But Maddie checked in and said, Brian, every person I know wears Converse, Chuck Taylors, and Vans, all wear, and they get inserts. And we're all between 23 years old and 28. You can be comfy when you're trying to mosh hard in these shoes. So that makes me feel a little better. Maybe I'll go back to Chuck Taylors. I like the look of them the best. I wore them for years. I just feel like a fraud because they suck. The soles are just like walking on concrete. My feet hurt.
Did you wear Chuck Taylors during your jean jacket phase?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, because anybody that doesn't know, at Twisted Christmas, Brian wore a jean jacket one of the nights, and I had so many different people that work here come up to me and tell me that you were telling them about your jean jacket and how nice you thought you looked in it.
I think I did. I look great.
So I'm just trying to picture the whole outfit now if you wear a jean jacket and Chuck Taylors.
Yes, I also have my they call them a duster, a long black leather coat.
Yeah, you can't do that.
I can't call it a duster?
No, you can't wear the duster. You can call it whatever you want.
I want to go back to that look. Megan threw away all my leather coats when we started dating and got really serious. She goes, you can't wear those around me. And I'm like, why? It's just a black leather coat. But they were long.
Yeah, you wore trench like Matrix.
Like Columbine coats. Yeah, not
and it
good.
was not good.
No.
I
know. She did not like it.
I wonder why.
Well, I thought I looked good. With my
I
Chuck
bet.
Taylors, the Columbine coat, and maybe like a striped button-down shirt and some really baggy jeans. Really baggy.
Jesus. Case would have wanted to date you.
Try to change me. Here's Gil Curtis with your headlines.
This is not headline news. Kevin Costner and Jewel appear to be dating. This is huge news to readers of Us Weekly in 1998. A new study claims that the cost of the American dream is $3.4 million. For those of us in radio, it's nice to be living the Haitian dream. It's the Most Wonderful Time of the Year was ranked the most popular holiday song in West Virginia. It just barely beat out Squirrel Roasting Over an Open Fire. And in sports, Bill Belichick will reportedly leave the Patriots at the end of the season. He's already started packing his 27 faded hoodies. This is not headline news.
The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101 with Green Day. And it's a sad story. Anything involving bullying. And another thing going into 2024 with people, thinking about, just think about your behavior overall. Whether you're an adult or you're young or whatever, just, I look back on some behaviors I even had as a kid, and you're like, God, I was an idiot. Or I got bullied too. Like my friend, well, he wasn't my friend, a guy named Guy threw basketballs in my head in gym class.
His name was Guy?
His name was Guy.
Was it Fieri?
No.
Oh.
He went
That'd
on.
have been awesome.
No, it would have been amazing if Guy Fieri was the guy that bullied me.
You have this stupid spiky hair. I'm like, oh my God.
Hey, Brian, check out. Look fast, buddy. Here comes a basketball in your hand.
Came to school in a red convertible every day. I'm like, what?
He was eating like a roast beef sandwich while he threw the basketballs at me. Oh, I can't get that out of my head now. That if Guy Fieri was my bully in junior high.
I'm like, I'm on his side. Would you do to piss him off?
Honestly, if it was Guy Fieri and I looked at it, I'd go like, hey, he went on the great things. Maybe I helped inspire him by throwing basketballs at my head.
Yeah, you were his muse.
Oh, man. All right, well, this story, not so fun, where a school bully, well, yeah, that one wasn't.
What a turn.
Honestly, that wasn't fun either, getting basketballs thrown in my head.
It's fun for everybody else.
The good thing was, and here was my payback, is that his adult life turned out horrible. And I shouldn't be happy about that, but it did. And you know what I mean? Like,
Well, what's his life like now? What was it like in high school when I'm assuming he felt like he was like the coolest guy around? What's it like now?
yes, he was the coolest guy around. He played hockey, and he was the popular dude, and everybody was, that high school life was his pinnacle. After that, job after job after job, not working out. And, he did get married, but, she's the breadwinner. Again, I shouldn't say that's a bad thing, but I just,
You're in the same situation.
Kind of. He's not on the radio, though.
Oh, there you go.
He's not talking about me somewhere in another, like over on the mix or something like that.
I hope they bring him in for mornings.
Oh, God. I feel like new mornings on the mix. It's Guy and the crew.
It's
Sorry,
going to be
Chris.
Guy and Kenzie.
Guy and Kenzie on the mix. Let's talk about Brian. I don't know, but everything about his life didn't work out well, and it just made me happy, but I don't want to be that way. I want to wish everybody well.
F it. I'm so tired of people being like, well, growth is not wanting to bite it.
I don't know. I don't want to wish people unwell. I don't want to do that.
Yeah, but you don't wish it, but it doesn't mean you're not going to smile if it happens.
That's what happened.
That's the difference.
Yeah.
That's the difference. I do not sit around and think about my exes and so has anything bad happened to them? Yeah, but if I found out something bad happened, I'd probably giggle.
How would that giggle sound? Yeah, mine was pretty loud when I found out what happened to Guy.
Yeah.
So yeah,
With like an evil laugh.
it was like
That's weird.
that was a little bit
Count
weird.
Chocula.
So anyway, this situation
Anyone got a basketball I can throw for?
it hurt. It hurt. And I played basketball. I still couldn't catch the damn balls
why
coming
couldn't
to
you
me.
just catch it? I side more and more with your coach that benched you. Every
Listen,
time you tell a story.
I was a starter until I got mono, okay?
Okay.
A couple-year letterman there. Or that
Got
leather
it.
jacket under the jean jacket under it. But anyway, so this situation, a school bully kept stealing this poor girl's lunch at school. What is primary school? What you call primary? What grade is that? Is that grade school? Or is that, when you say primary school? That's what it says in the article. I just didn't know what grade it was roughly. But anyway, primary school. And so the mom couldn't figure out what to do. Talked to the principal, which I'm sure a lot of parents out there talk to their principal when their kid's being bullied. What can I do here? What's the problem? This kid's doing that. But she didn't know who was bullying or stealing her daughter's lunch.
Oh, it was like elementary.
Yeah,
It says it starts. A school usually includes the first 3 grades of elementary school.
Okay. So
but
let's say,
also includes kindergarten.
Let's say it's grade school then.
Okay, grades K through 8. I don't know.
Yeah, that's fair. I just wanted a range because it didn't say what grade.
It looks like it's a wide range.
Yeah. So the mom went to the principal, and the principal said she needs to secure her lunch better. Secure her lunch better. All of a sudden made her the problem. This poor little girl.
Like whack her with it, like get in a fight.
No, like just to make sure the other kid doesn't steal her lunch. So secure it somehow better.
Yeah, but you'd have to fight.
Yeah.
Like we need to secure it. Like if you're gonna protect something.
I think he meant hide it or put it somewhere.
she
where
should bring a sword to school. That'll do it.
And that didn't work, obviously. This poor girl's lunch kept getting stolen. So the mom took matters into her own hands and laced the daughter's lunch with laxatives. So we'll find the culprit. See, Kenzie wasn't rooting for that, but she laughed when she heard about it.
Funny.
See?
That's what you get. You suck.
Yeah.
Like, what happened?
And now, of course, people think that went too far or whatever, but the mom explained that, well, once that lunch got stolen, a little kid, they found out who the culprit was. He ran to the bathroom right after lunch, the one that stole her lunch.
Yeah.
And so they found out who it was. I guess you can say he poisoned him with X-Lax, but he's not going to die with X-Lax.
Just a little bit.
A little bit. It never hurt,
A
right?
smidgen.
A smidge of
Yeah.
X-Lax. A smidge of running to the bathroom, almost not making it there.
Thank God she didn't lace it with fentanyl. I would have been like, hey.
That's too. I know.
Hey.
That's your line, right?
That's not cool, man. Not cool.
Well, I don't know, people are asking, obviously, is it too far or was it kind of awesome? And I mean, I think it's kind of awesome. I don't think you have to go to that level. It sucks because I don't want to do that to happen to my kid. And, she didn't know any better, was stealing, but you didn't know the kid was like stealing, let's say, I didn't know my kid was stealing your kid's lunch. If I had no idea about that, then all of a sudden the kid ran to the bathroom,
Well, here's the deal. You don't steal things. Like, you're going to complain about the quality of the stolen product?
No, what I'm saying is...
So that's, I feel like the other mom can't complain or anything.
I just don't think you always know you don't know what your kids are doing. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know my kid's stealing that girl's lunch, let's say. And then
you probably don't, but now you do.
Now you do.
You're welcome.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I think it's kind of awesome. And the poor girl lost her lunch all the time getting stolen by some other kid, some boy.
Yeah, and listen, I will say it wasn't the first thing the mom did.
She did go to the principal.
Went to the principal, and nothing's stopping. Her daughter's lunch keeps getting stolen. School's not helping. She's like, I'll help myself a little bit.
Yeah. They always say come and talk. And I don't know, listen, we have a lot of teachers. People listen, they're working their ass off for not enough pay and principals and stuff. But kids are like little gang members. They are sneaky.
They're mean as hell. Kids are the meanest. People think there is nothing will hurt your feelings more. Like, you're talking to a kid in like elementary school, like the things they will say to you. I remember I was babysitting once, and this girl was 6, and I had known her for years, and she was like, I thought so sweet at the time, and I had known her for, she should look up to me. I'm in like 8th grade, and I literally picked her up one day, and she goes, your hat looks stupid. And I'm like, I'm gonna leave you outside. How does that sound? Like, I just kids say the meanest things ever, because when they're young and they don't understand the line of like honesty yet or what's too far, they just don't have, they're like serial killers.
Yeah.
They don't have, like, my son has said really mean things to me before. And it's just, you're just sitting there like, what the hell? What's wrong with you? Because they don't understand how hurtful things are yet, like the line.
Right.
It's just weird.
Yeah, although everything going on, everybody's kind of agreeing with the mom here in the text line saying like, yeah, good for her. She took care of business. And also, to your point, she tried the right path, and it didn't work. It didn't work. So take matters in your own hand.
I felt guilty because I read it, and I was like, oh, this is awesome. But then I saw people like, this is really dangerous. I'm like, oops, sorry.
It could be dangerous, obviously. You'd never do that. It's dangerous. But then again, at the same situation, I don't know. I'm conflicted.
Also, if I was a parent and my kid was getting consistently bullied, I'd be concerned because you can, like, when somebody beats her ass.
Well, right.
Like, it is dangerous. So now people are like a little scared of her. That's what I'm talking about.
And now people can bully so easily through social to other kids, too, with all that stuff, too. Another whole angle of bullying, which is horrible. So,
like, I know my husband and I disagreed because, like, last year, so my son was in 3rd grade. He said somebody pushed him down. They were playing a game, and he got shoved to the ground.
Yeah.
And my son wasn't. He just, boop, right on his ass, okay? And my husband's like, did you go tell the teacher? And I'm like, did you pop up and shove him? Like, oh my gosh, you are going to get bullied forever. I go, first off, you cannot end up on the ground that fast. That's not good.
It was a surprise attack. He got pushed, he just fell.
It's like a turtle. You're not going to get back up, man.
I mean, balance is hard. I mean,
you gotta set him up for success. I don't want you pushed on the ground. If you're starting from the ground, it's very hard to get back up and then win that fight.
I mean,
very hard.
Did you expect some Mortal Kombat move from him? He spins up and doesn't
plant your feet a little bit. I started doing drills in the basement. I'm like, good Lord.
The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.
The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101. We were just talking about a situation where a mom didn't have to. She chose to put X-Lax in her daughter's lunch because it was getting stolen every day by a bully, and she wanted to find out who was doing it. And she did. Guy had to run to the bathroom, little kid in the bathroom in grade school did that, and people were talking about whether, it's awesome. Most of our listeners think it's kind of awesome, and I think, generally I want to say that. I want to be a good person and say, yeah, it's awesome. They caught him, as Brian does. That's me. But then, as a dad, I kind of like, well, you probably shouldn't be putting X-Lax in your food to do it that way. But they found that, and also she did go to the principal and try to find the right situation, but that wasn't any help in this environment. So she found who she needed to get. She found the bully, not stealing the poor girl's lunch anymore. But Mike is checking in from Indiana. Mike, ahoy.
Good. How's it going?
Oh, it's going amazing.
Hey, I love it. I love that she pulled a Dumb and Dumber on her. So that, and I can only hope. And I have 3 kids. And if my kid was bullying another kid, heck yeah. By all means, lace that stuff with X-Lax. He deserves it. He deserves it.
Okay.
He or she deserves it. I don't put up with bullying, and I went into my kid's school. We had a problem with it. Not only the kids, but the teachers bullying my son.
Really?
What?
They would actually excuse the bully behavior. Oh, well, Vincent talks a lot, or he likes to. Okay, yeah, he's a kid. They talk a lot. They get on everyone's nerves. That's what they do.
Right.
That's their job. Besides going
to annoy people.
So if you're going to excuse that, we were in the principal's office more times than we could count. And, when I was a kid, my parents were in the principal's office because I was bad. But other than that, I wasn't a bully, and I never put up with that, and I won't. I won't tolerate it. So that lady that did that, good for her.
Yeah.
Good for her.
Well, how did you solve how'd you solve your situation of the bullying then? Did it just end, or what happened?
There was, how social media is really relevant in all ages and grades now.
Yeah.
Every kid's got a phone. We don't let our kid have a phone yet, but he's got an iPod that can connect to Wi-Fi. But all these kids on social media, there were some threats saying that somebody was gonna harm another kid. And
Jeez.
my kid was on that list. Okay.
Oh my
So
God.
my wife called me up and said, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm working, babe." She said, Can you go to the school and pick Vincent up?" And I said, "Absolutely. What's going on?" And she told me. So I went in, and this is a school that I went to 30 years ago. This was my grade school.
Yeah.
So I'm very familiar with it. So I went in, and they got to get buzzed in nowadays because it's like a maximum security prison.
Right.
So they buzz me in, and I walk to the class, and actually one of the 5 or 6 bullies in that class, there's a whole slew of them, was in the classroom by himself. And I said,
"Oh, are you there?"
What'd you say?
"Yeah, I'm here."
Oh yeah. What happened?
I'm
Yeah.
on the edge of my seat.
Yeah, it was very, very, very suspenseful. Yeah. What happened?
Oh, so I walk into the gym, and the whole class is there doing some not exercises, but doing some activities, and I, pretty much without cussing to the kids and being threatening, because I wanted to come across stern and and tell them that their parents had failed and that they're POSs.
Yeah.
Wow.
Without telling them, or without profanity, which is very hard to be.
It's a tricky
very hard
situation.
for me. It's very hard for me to do that. I'm trying not to cuss now, and I'm fumbling over my words.
That's okay. You're doing okay.
I get it.
You're doing all right.
It's something that you get passionate about. I get it.
I was, and I'm like, these are kids. I can't sit here and talk to them like my kids, because they're going to go back and tell their parents, and then I'm going to have to whoop a parent's ass.
Yeah.
And I don't want that right now. They don't want this smoke. I'm ready.
All right. Well, how did it end up getting resolved at the end here?
So what happened is I pulled my kid out, and one of his friends actually too, and I'm walking out, and the principal and 2 teachers swarm me like I had a bomb strapped to me. And I'm 6'2". These ladies were 5'0", and I'm kind of laughing, like, what are they going to do? What are they going to do if I was going to cause harm to people? You got these little 5'0" ladies running like I'm doing something horrible when I'm just getting my kids out and walking.
Now, in fairness, I'm 5'2" and I've beat a lot of ass in my life.
Kenzie's beat up every girl in Florida. Yeah.
I believe you on that. So,
all right, Mike, let's figure out what happened at the end here. How did it get resolved? You took the kids out of school? Is that what happened?
And I pull them out. The next day, a certified letter comes saying that I'm not allowed on school property anymore.
Oh, jeez.
That they've notified the police department. And I said, that's fine, because we pulled them out, and we ended up actually doing homeschool, and it's through video. And he's excelled. My son's always been an excellent academic student, and now he's now actually able to open up and do the academics, and the homeschool has been great for him.
Wow. Well, that's a great story. I mean, it sucks that it had to go that way and all the things that happened in that story. But as long as at the end your kid's doing great. I know people that have taken their kids out of school and homeschooled, and I think that used to be looked at as kind of weird back in the day, but now there's a lot of people homeschooling, and I know some kids that are doing awesome in homeschooling.
No, it's true. Because some of these environments just suck. I mean, I I know I would have thrived in homeschooling because I couldn't stand being in school, and not liking being in school way overtook academics and participating and learning. Like, it overshadowed that because I didn't want to be there.
Yeah.
So depending on the experience you have, because if you have a good experience, then that's awesome. That's bonding and everything. But and then something that a lot of schools let you do, I have found out, because when I did musical theater, shut up. You look like you want to bully me.
No, I don't. I want you to do some musical
the
theater.
loser at Mono was Ben. Just
Not true.
Screw
Hey,
you.
no, I was a several-year letterman. I got sick.
Screw you. You laughed.
I was
the
not
musical Theater.
laughing. I just instantly pictured you doing musical theater, and I want to see some of it.
No, so you want to see some of it?
Yeah,
What do
I want to see you do like Chicago or something out here.
Just right now?
Yeah, right now.
Okay. Anyways, I did musical theater. And we had some kids in musical theater that were homeschooled, but some of these schools, like when you get to high school and stuff, will let you participate if you're within the district.
Yeah.
So you can sign up for things and meet kids and have that interactive experience with kids who have similar passions and learn and still have that, but then not deal with all the other awful stuff that can come with school. Because some people have a great experience, and that's awesome.
Yeah, I know the kids I'm talking about, they do sports with the school, but they don't do the school part. They do the homeschooling part of that. So they can still have an experience with it or whatever. And
right, or even put themselves in the running then for scholarships or something if they want to do college. Like, you can still be part of that.
Yeah. Well, thanks, Mike, for checking in. Appreciate you. I know it's hard to share a story like that, especially when you're a kid and you're protective and you're passionate and you love and all that. So thanks for sharing your story. No bullying in 2024. Let's just go with that route. It's Brian and Kenzie on Q101.
The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.
The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.
And now a classic piece of audio from Alex Trebek era Jeopardy that Kenzie's mom gave us.
It's true. She sent it to me this morning.
Prayed for snow on her wedding day.
Yes, I did. It was 32 degrees and no snow on my wedding day, but I had 8 inches on my honeymoon.
Okay, so the thing is, it was not a punchline to her. She really is talking about snow. And you got to be like, her husband's probably so grateful they didn't get 3 inches of snow on the honeymoon. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, thank God.
Oh, it's Brian and Kenzie, Q101.
The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101. So we're talking about personalized license plates. The Illinois Secretary of State revealed the plates that were not allowed. So people went in there to get those personalized plates. I've kind of always wanted one, but I never had the cojones to go get one. It seems stupid. I just want to ask for it. But I'm like, yeah, I want, Sludge Nation or whatever back in the day to do that. Would have been cool.
What would you get now?
Now, a Big Dog 69. That'd be great to have that.
Big Dog 69 on your Nissan Rogue with next to the baby on board sticker. Perfect.
Probably would work out nicely. So someone also checked in. Michael, the engineer expert, texted in. Someone named Terry lost their personalized plate on the Dan Ryan. It's on the side of the Dan Ryan right now. There's a license plate that says Terry on it. Poor
Put
Terry.
it in reverse, Terry. Have you seen that video?
What?
Put it in reverse, Terry.
I don't think so.
Oh, no.
Casey, you know what she's talking about?
No, I don't.
Wow.
Do you guys do anything fun?
We do a lot of fun things. But
I don't do anything fun.
You brought up about 5 references this week that we should know that we don't know.
I
Yeah,
know.
what was the salad one about the salad and the
It
porn?
was porn.
Well, I know about porn.
I know that. I can't believe you didn't know this one.
Yeah.
This trended forever. It was the salad one was there's like a porn scene happening in an office and like, you know how they have like extras in porn and the girl's like in front.
Thanks for explaining porn.
Well, I'm setting the scene.
Okay.
And so what if somebody Mormon listen? I don't know.
That's
Whatever.
fair. Very fair.
So there's like the extras and she goes right in front of my salad and like it trended. People used like the clip, like the gif of it like on Twitter and stuff like that. Not in front of my salad everywhere. And so there's this wheelchair video where fireworks are going off. They're like, put it in reverse, Terry. And he's trying to get out of there.
Oh, no.
You guys have never seen that?
I don't think so.
No.
Oh, my God.
We'll
Other
watch
people have. We're getting responses. That's good.
Well, that's good. You got to bring some, things that we don't know
I have
about
to
is
bring
okay.
something to the table. That's exactly what you were about to say.
That's not true.
Yes, it is. That's exactly what you were about to say to me. That That is messed up. Oh my God. And you know it too. You look so uncomfortable.
I don't want to talk
He's
about it.
so red. He's so red right now.
You have to bring something to the table. Wow. That's nice.
Let's get back to the license plates
Unbelievable.
that the Illinois Secretary of State denied of people trying to get. So here's him in his own words talking about the plates that were not allowed in Illinois.
Some of the rejected license plates submitted for approval this year included Eat Butt, Boner, MILFs, Whoop Ass, D's Nuts, Poopsie, and Iowa Sucks.
Why can't you have Iowa Sucks?
You can't, I guess it's because it's hate speech.
No, it's not.
You're saying-
Iowa's going to get hurt?
Yeah, Iowa's very sensitive.
Iowa's super tired of all that.
In fairness, Iowa does suck.
Oh, there's a lot. Slipknot came from Iowa.
Oh, well, when you put it like that.
Yeah, they got a lot going on over there.
A lot going on.
All right, so again, in case you missed him again, I got to hear him say him again.
Some of the rejected license plates submitted for approval this year included Eat Butt.
Let's stop
Boner.
there. Eat butt.
That's awesome. That's good time.
See, now, who's the guy that went in there and said, yes, your plates, what are you looking for, sir? Eat butt.
A genius.
And isn't like...
You have to do it face-to-face, I believe, for personalized plates. You can't just submit it
What, you
online.
can't look somebody in the eyes and tell them that you eat butt?
I can't.
That's
Can
where we're
you?
different.
Can you do that?
I can.
In
I wanna
fairness,
see you
I
sell
think
it
some
somebody.
people have the last name because the next one is Boner. He was in the middle of saying it. And don't people say... Isn't Bonaire like a last name, though, in some places?
I don't think so.
In
France?
some places.
Not in Illinois.
Like in French?
What's your name? Bonaire?
Bonaire.
Brian
Were you
Bonaire?
just trying to get your last name on a license plate and it got rejected?
So again, the rejected plates?
Eat Butt. Boner.
No, it's Bonaire, sir.
Bonaire.
It's Bonaire.
So rude.
MILFs.
Why is MILFs rejected? If Iowa... yeah. I mean, Iowa Sucks can't, so I guess you can't have MILFs?
Oh, that's stupid.
I don't like that. You're okay with MILFs on a license plate?
Yeah, whatever.
All right, good.
What if someone's just being confident? They wrote MILF. I would love that as my license plate. And I'd feel way better about
Oh,
myself.
I'm changing my Christmas gift tomorrow.
Oh, good.
Whoop Ass.
Whoop ass. Come on. Whoop ass.
Everyone's so sensitive nowadays.
I know, right?
D's Nuts.
Kenzie's starting a chicken nugget restaurant in 2024 called These Nuts.
These Nuggets.
These Nuggets.
Poopsie, and Iowa Sucks.
All the rejected plates. They don't know. Just some of them.
I can't believe you can't write Iowa Sucks on a license plate.
I can't believe you can't do These Nuts.
I know.
Yeah.
What does this country come to?
Yeah, what's Illinois? Wake up. Come on.
The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.